Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today is Thursday, and the date is 30th of December 2021. We're talking about water. First of all, we learned that water can be salt or fresh. Where we can find salt water? In the ocean. And where we can find fresh water?
We can find it in the river.
In the river or under the ground.
Water
under the ground, but it's not salty.
Yes, I heard you. Oh, thank you. That's right. Yes, that's right.
And underground there is more.
Excellent. Underground there is more. Okay, we learned the states of water. How many states of water do you know, ya Juri? How many states of water do you know?
3.
Water vapor, liquid, and
Vapor, liquid, and ice.
excellent. Can one change to another, ya Lulu al-Falih?
Yes, miss.
Can one of the states change to the another?
Ice can change into.
So water vapor can change to liquid?
No.
Liquid change to
Yeah.
ice?
No.
Yes. No? Liquid water will not.
The ice will turn into liquid.
Okay. Thank you, ya Lulu. Listen to your
Miss,
friend.
liquid water will turn into ice.
Vapor will turn
Just
into
a second. Habibi. Lulu, I want you to listen to your friends. Yeah, Munia, can liquid water change to ice? Is it okay to change to ice?
Miss, please what?
Do not open the book. Huh? Liquid water, it can change to ice? Yeah. What do I call this process? Who can tell me? Hi, حلوين.
I know.
Hi, حلوين.
It's called freezing.
Freezing. Excellent. So liquid
The
water.
liquid water is liquid and we freeze it to make it ice.
Excellent. So liquid water. All right. Liquid water can turn to ice by freezing. Lamar الدمح. What about the opposite? Can ice turn to liquid?
What?
Can ice turn to liquid?
If the sun, if it was in a place that is hot.
Excellent. What do we call it? So you need to add up heat. Ice for solid. To be liquid, you need to add up heat. Excellent. So what do we call the process, ya Lamar? Freezing? Always think about your ice cream. Ice and solid. Ice cream is solid. When the weather is too hot, you need to eat it fast before it
Melts.
Excellent. So when ice turns to liquid, this is melting. Excellent. Now the question here, yeah, Danu, Dania. Can water vapor turn to liquid?
Water vapor can turn to liquid.
Excellent. What about liquid? Can it turn to water vapor?
Yes, it can.
Do not open the book, ya Hilwa. Do not open the book. Okay, now I want you to listen and take a look at the board, ya mama, here on my screen. Then no, when liquid turns to water vapor, do you add heat or do you take away heat? liquid. I want liquid to be water vapor. So I want the liquid turn to gas. Huh.
We have to add heat.
Excellent.
To
You
make
add
water vapor.
heat. When you add heat, what do I call this process? Liquid to water vapor. Huh?
Evaporation.
Excellent, ya Dania. Evaporation. Now, who can tell me when water vapor turns to liquid, what do I call it? And please, I want to know, do I add heat or I take away heat? Yeah.
Miss, liquid, water vapor to liquid.
Hi, Aline. Liquid, yes, water vapor. It can turn to liquid. How? Do I add up heat or take away heat? Hi, Yasmina, do you have any idea?
It take away heat.
Yeah, we take away heat. Now, Yasmina, what do I call this process when water vapor turns to liquid?
Yes.
What do I call the process when water vapor turns to liquid?
Liquid water.
Okay, what do I call it? Do I call it evaporation or something else?
Something else.
Do you know the name of it? Huh?
Condensation.
Yes, condensation. Excellent, Yasmina. This is condensation. So after you know how water can be different and it can change from one state to another. Do you know what we are going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the water cycle, because the water is all over the place. It's all over us.
Teacher.
Make a cycle, huh, Habibi? Yes, yes.
Do we open the book?
You can open the book to page 296. Yes, you can open with me. So if it's not clear on the board, you can watch on your book. So the page number 296.
Okay.
All right, Habibi. Now, we have water, we said, on the ocean, river, lakes, streams. Also, there's another source of water, which is rain. Do you think that rain comes from the ground or only from the sky?
Miss, can I tell you?
Yes, please.
I think that the rain, the clouds, when the clouds get into the ocean a little bit, they take the water of the ocean, they take it, and then the cloud went up. Then after they take it, they rain. So they do like just a resource to take it from the ocean, then put it down again.
All right.
Miss, I know what's
how
that
you
called.
explained it from the picture. It's okay. We are going to talk more about it and you are going to understand. Let me tell you something. First, I want you to write number 1 over here. Number 1. I'm going to write number 1 in red. I will make it big number. This is number 1. Please write number 1 over here. Can you see?
Miss, can I tell you what Alberto just said? Like the thing that's called?
Yeah.
Miss, we write
number 1. Yes, you write number 1.
all of it. Miss.
Sorry, Mama. Only write the number above the words. Above this
I know,
word.
but I want to tell you what's
Jana?
it called. Okay.
Okay. Yes, Lamar,
Page
tell me.
number what?
What is it called?
The Alberto said it's called evaporation.
Yes, excellent. Yes. Okay. Now, let me explain to you. First of all, the water in the ocean, when it's very hot, or let's say hot enough to evaporate the water, it will up in the sky and form clouds. So, how does water go up to the sky? By evaporation. So we can write evaporation too. Okay? You can write evaporation.
Page what?
296. So,
Miss, we write it in the top of number 1.
yeah, it's better. Now, the sun energy warms the surface of the ocean or other bodies of water. Some of the water evaporates and enter the air as water vapor. Okay, this is number 1. Now, when all the water vapor is in the air, up in the sky, what happens? All the water vapor rises and
Yes,
cools.
you read the square.
Yes, ya habibi. Yes, ya mom. Now, the water vapor, is it hot or cold?
It's hot
Hot. Excellent. When
because
it
it's
goes,
evaporate and the heat come and
now when it goes up in the sky, it will cool down, okay? The water vapor will cool down and then it will condense. How it will condense? Because it is hot and it will meet the cold weather up there. So when it reaches the weather up there, when it reaches the cloud, it will condense, start to condense. So number 2 is condensation. So we write
Miss, what is the
here.
meaning of condensation?
Gonna tell you. Condensation means when water vapor loses the heat and turns to liquid, okay? They start to turn to liquid. The water vapor, when it cools down, it starts to turn to what? Liquid. So number 2 is condensation. Say it with me.
condensation.
Condensation.
So number 2 is condensation. The water vapor comes from the ground, go up as evaporation. When it cools down, it will lose the heat. When it loses the heat, it will condense. What does it mean, condense? It will start to become droplets. After that, when the droplets become too heavy to stay up in the air, what happens? The rain will fall. And when the rain falls, do you know what do we call it? We call it precipitation. So number 3 is a new word for you, and we call it precipitation. Now, repeat it again. Precipitation.
Precipitation.
What does that mean, precipitation? Precipitation. That means that the water is falling from the sky. When the droplets are very heavy to stay in the cloud because of condensation, they will fall to the ground or fall to earth as precipitation. So when you see rain falling down to the ground, the scientific word for it is precipitation. Again.
Precipitation.
Okay, again.
Precipitation.
Excellent, girl. Excellent. So the first one in the water cycle is when the water is hot, when the sun heats up the water, it evaporates up in the sky, evaporation, and when it comes close together, they join all together and they lose the heat. When they lose the heat, they condense and they make condensation. After that, when they turn to liquid, and these liquids are droplets, are very heavy to stay in the cloud, what happened? The rain falls down to the ground as precipitation. When the rain falls down to the ground, what happened? Some precipitation or some rain soak into the ground, they go to the ground. Also, it can also run over the ground and flow into streams like rivers, lake, and eventually, where do they reach? They will reach to the beach again. Some of the
Miss, the rain,
rain can go
when it's raining,
ground, okay?
Miss,
Habib.
when it's raining, sometimes the rain sometimes not every day. When it's raining, sometimes the rain is falling in the mountain, and the droplets will go underground and also go to the beach.
Finally, eventually, all the water that runs all over the ground, they will reach to the beach, okay?
Yeah.
They will meet the ocean eventually. At the end, they
Miss,
will.
do you know where they go underground to go to the beach?
Where?
They go. Did you see this small lake?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see this hallway? They come
Yes,
from.
I can see.
Yeah, this is it.
All right, very good. All right, Habibi. Now the question here, the sun and the water cycle. I want you to write the role.
Miss, we went underground.
Yes, please. What role does the sun play in the water cycle? This is the water cycle. Now the sun, what does it do? Who can tell me? Which process? 297. Huh?
Let the
Okay. Thank you,
evaporation.
Okay, thank you, Alina and Batul. I was trying to asking someone else, but thank you very much. That's right. So again, someone else tell me, what is the role of the sun in this water cycle? What does the sun do? Hiya, Jenna. What does the sun do?
Yes, miss.
What does the sun do over here in the water cycle? What is the job of the sun? The role that it plays over here? Does it help in evaporation, condensation, or precipitation?
Precipitation.
No, I want you to listen again. First of all, water in the ocean will be heated up by something and evaporate. How it will evaporate? It needs what? Huh?
Sun.
Excellent, excellent. So the sun heat, we will write together. Baby, did you finish writing from all of these? 1, 2, 3?
Yes. Yeah.
Is there anyone did not write?
No, we're all done.
Habibi, grade 3. Is there anyone did not
I'm
write?
done. Miss, where the place you are just gonna write right now, I'm done from it.
No, Miss, I'm done.
All right. So let's write together. Page 297. You can write that the sun heats the water. The sun heats the water to evaporate? Okay. Is it clear or you want me to make it bigger?
No, it's clear. It's clear.
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 Clear, and I finished.
Very good. Very good.
And I finished.
Okay, يا حلوين. So please, I want you to finish writing. After you finish writing, we are going to watch a video or song about the water cycle. I think the water cycle is amazing. What do you think?
I love
Yes,
it.
I think it is amazing.
All right. So let's stop recording.
Miss,
Say
Miss,
bye-bye
when
to
you-
recording. See you
Miss-
next year.